Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 33 of Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends. The next area we're going to, the Battle of Bai Di Castle, was basically going to be the swan song for Wu and Shu. Because Wei would be easily defeated over in Xing Cai. Well, believe it or not, this actually is the place where Xing Cai would get the fourth ultimate weapon. And now for the reason why I'm not attempting it. You see, the thing about Xing Cai's ultimate weapon, you've got to make sure that Bai Di Castle is perfectly safe. That is until you do the unthinkable, and that is drop down to red, and then afterwards you go meet up with Liu Chan and bring him back to the castle, and that would be where you get the ultimate weapon. And now here's the problem with that. This is on hard. If you get dropped down to red, you're gonna die. Plain and simple. Unless you are at a very, very high stat. So yeah, don't worry, the enemies are gonna keep beating you to a bloody pulp. But still, you'll have to defeat Zhou also to make sure that he doesn't try to pursue Liu Chan. Let alone does not try to pursue you through the Stone Sentinel Maze. Because that's where Liu Chan is going to go. He's going to meet you in the Stone Sentinel Maze and then try to bring you back over to the castle. And we're not going to pull that off, unfortunately, because there's one problem. In order for that to happen, it all relies on Xing Cai losing health down to 15%. I know, this is why I said this was the dumbest requirement in the entirety of the game. Lu Xun, on the other hand, he actually has a weapon here as well. The difference is with him, Lu Xun, the only thing he has to do is defeat Jiang Wei and Ma Chao. That's it. That's the only thing he has to do. Ma Chao would probably be the biggest challenge that Jiang Wei has to... No, not Jiang Wei, I meant Lu Xun has to deal with. And Jiang Wei, all he is just, well, highly inspired. But Ma Chao actually has a hyper mode. So bear that in mind if you're playing the Wu route, trying to get Lu Xun's ultimate weapon. But whatever the case, the whole point of this mission is to make sure that Bai Di Castle does not get stormed. Because believe it or not, Liu Chan is the weakest generic officer in the... Oh, God damn it! I just got killed cock-blocked. Thank you, Guardian. If I only defeated Destiny mode, then I would be able to continue. I would actually control my Guardian, but unfortunately, I don't get that ability until after I beat Destiny mode. Whatever. Let's just keep going. But as I was saying, Liu Chan is by far the weakest generic officer in the entirety of the game, even on easy and beginner. Easy and novice, sorry. Liu Chan is the weakest. And if you allow Liu Chan to be attacked for too long, he's going to die.
It's over already. Enemy officer defeated.
So God forbid if you happen to have to escort Liu Chan over to the castle. And therein is another reason why I'm not pursuing that. But good thing about Bai Di Castle, it's just like Hefei, or should I say New Hefei. I gotta keep the confusion from settling in. Bai Di Castle gives you +8 in defense, +8 in strength, and will sometimes give you a plus 20 in Musou and a plus 20 in health. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, getting that is spectacular. And it's always going to be in level 5 level 5 battles. So that means all the characters will have to be sticking around in a level 4 or level 5 battle. Chang Sha would be your best bet, because you're going to get level 4s, and it'll be a lot easier on your end. And then after you battle with Chang Sha a little bit, then, and only then, will you go to, probably, Ching Song in order for you to gain some more level 4s, but more importantly, you want to come here. No, specifically Hefei. Hefei's the easier one out of the 4. No, out of the 2, actually. Hefei is the easier one because Wu Zhang is by far the hardest stage in the game, without a doubt. And that's all there is to it. Oh, you might want to go there and try to gain yourself enough to try to go for level 5s. That's my best advice. But here's another thing that needs to be mentioned: Shoutai being on the move. That's why I said killing Shoutai would be a good idea, because the moment that anybody starts going on the move, Shoutai will try to deal with them. If it was Liu Chan, Shoutai would try to rendezvous with him in the Sentinel Maze. But since it's Ma Chao, he's heading over to where the peasant army is, so where he can destroy the peasant army. Yeah, and that's the thing. Ma Chao will go into hyper mode because the peasant infantry is being attacked. God forbid if the peasant infantry is attacked. And also you may have to double back because reinforcements will come in. And god damn it, I think Jiang Quinn was actually the guy who had the dim sum. No, wait, no, it's Huang guy. Never mind. He's the guy with the dim sum.
Did you think we didn't see you?
But whatever the case, Jiang Qin I really could have used for more experience, let alone for more upgrades in strength and defense. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god, he's going to the Stone Sentinel Maze too! And that's another thing. Xu is going to go to the Stone Sentinel Maze as well.
It is an honor to die in battle
And
for the glory of Wu.
oh wait, no, Huang guy had it, and it's a level 20. Okay, I'll take that. But as I was saying, Wu will go to the Stone Sentinel Maze as well. And if that statue is destroyed by Lu Jun, the illusion magic that kept the Stone Sentinel Maze from actually letting all the enemies in will actually no, I think it's fire that's in the Stone Sentinel Maze. Never mind. The statue that's in the Stone Sentinel Maze, which it really isn't a maze at all, would actually be destroyed, and then all of the Wu soldiers could come in for free. Because all those statues will set the Wu troops on fire. And oh crap, Ding Fun's been defeated, and I wanted to save the damn peasants. Come on, man!
We'll pay you back.
Well, I had a hard fight with Huang guy. What can you say? But the peasant infantry will be fully inspired and going straight back to the castle.
Got a little carried away. Better get.
And then Ma Chao will go straight to the castle. Unfortunately for me, I found myself in dire straits because there's 3 generals. Yeah, that's right. 3 generals. And that's the last thing I need. We got 2 sub-generals and 1 general. And Madai got killed. God damn. It's okay. We're gonna win this. And I just got knocked over. I hope YouTube doesn't get too, completely and totally out of control with censorship, because that was a panty shot just now, and it wasn't my fault. Anyway, let's just go on ahead and take care of business. I think there's one more here. Nope, there isn't. I think we defeated Xing Cai, didn't we? Or somebody else did, actually. We're gonna have to go straight up and deal with Zhou and also have to deal with the not Zhou, I meant Liu Jun, and have to deal with the fact that he's trying to come in through the Stone Sentinel Maze. And that's the thing. They're setting up originally for a three-way attack. One from the south, one from the north, and one from the front. And there would be no way. Oh crap.
They've defeated the Prime Minister's Stone Sentinel Maze.
He's in the Stone Sentinel Maze. He destroyed that one statue that was keeping the statues like shooting fire at the enemy. Ah, damn it. Now we have to deal with Liu Jun immediately because he's starting to become a pain. But as I was saying, there was three ways that Bai Di Castle was going to be surrounded, and you have to try to make sure that all three ways are secure, so that way Bai Di Castle isn't surrounded. And at least for the most part, it's not surrounded, though there will be some reinforcements. And if you're thinking that the Stone Sentinels will actually show up and actually turn around and start attacking, no, he destroyed the main Stone Sentinel. And oh no. Oh no. I gotta finish this. I've got to finish this. Jeez. It just can't get any worse than that. So I'm just going to take red hair, and I'm going to head over and cut Gan Ning off at the pass. Because look how dangerously close Gan Ning is to the main camp. No, you fool! Go a little bit further. Go a little bit further. Oh god, I got stuck. And I forgot where I was going. I'm going to have to go up. I just have to go up a little bit ways, that's all. And now that I stop and think about it, I remember this stage. This still was another stage that the main camp was completely surrounded, but at the same exact time, you didn't have much of a problem with the main camp, because the main camp, you could actually save it from being captured. You just have to stay in and fight off all the generals. That's all you have to do. They can't really capture the base if you're in the base. That's one thing that's a good thing.
That wasn't bad.
Now then, time to stop Gan Ning from doing his business. And by the way, Gan Ning does not have a level 4 weapon. Thank goodness. Well, at least not this one anyway. However, I did manage to pick up an Imperial Seal, which is probably why I'm constantly swinging my pitchfork at him. Alright, now all that's left is to take care of that other officer, and then Sun Quan would be the last one that needs to be dealt with. And then we take on Sun Quan. So, on that note, that's exactly what we're going to do. But first, let's go on ahead and free up some space. Or should I say, free up some checkpoints. Hey, stop that. Stop attacking me. Although, I should let him attack me. So, because it'll be easier for me to go straight over to rendezvous with Liu Chan and go back into the castle. Or at least to show that off, because if you activate that cutscene, that's when you get the special weapon. But I didn't activate the cutscene because, after all, let's just say Xing Cai is not at max, and even then, her defense is not as high as you think it'd be, despite the shield. Alright, all that's left now is the 3 officers that's by Sun Quan and the 1 officer that just came in as reinforcements. It'll take a while before our reinforcements shows up, and when they do, that is when things are gonna really turn for the better. And after that, all we have to do is just take care of Sun Quan. Oh, if you've already taken a checkpoint in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, that checkpoint is going to end up being turned into the enemy main camp. That's because of how the thing is set up. So yeah. Let's just keep chopping down Pang Shan's morale, and we're just going to keep chopping it down until finally it can't be chopped down anymore. Ooh! A Musou plus 20. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Now
well, my Musou's already maxed anyway, so there's not much that can be done. So all we need to do now is just max out my health and I'll be in good shape. They're practically gonna have like 1 bar, but it'll be technically like having 2 bars. You're not gonna see the 2 bars in Dynasty Warriors 5 as the player, but for all of the NPC generals, you're gonna see the 2 bars of health. And I think this is the only game that does the double bars of health. If I'm not mistaken, that's the only game that did it. I understand. No, wait, no, it's not. Dynasty Warriors 7 did it too. I just realized it, and so did Dynasty Warriors 8. 9's the one that stopped doing it, and I think 6 stopped doing it as well. But whatever the case, let's keep the beat down on Pang Shan. Ah, damn it, stupid supply. Oh, come on! I just got robbed again of a kill. Why? Why do you do this to me? That's alright. That's alright. No, wait, wrong horse. Wrong horse, you fool.
We have come from the Wuzhang Plains.
Oh, wait, we've got allies. Fantastic. Now it's about to get... Oh, wait. Zhuge Liu's been defeated. I mean, Zhuge Luo, sorry, has been defeated. All that's left now is Zhuge Jin. And here's the thing. When the enemies try to come after Sun Quan, he's going to come over here. So this is where we're going to end up facing Sun Quan. And that surprise attack only happens when Sun Quan is about to be defeated. And Zhuge Jin is done.
Enemy officer defeated.
You know, I just have one request though for Koei. If you're going to do another Dynasty Warriors entry, for the love of God, try to make it to where Wu, Shu, and Wei actually have normal interactions outside of battle. Or hangouts or things like that. Wei has a lack of them, by the way. Oh, by the way, that line that Liu Chan says only happens when Xing Cai is almost about to die. If he's in the red, that would have actually drew him out. But Sun Quan is now moved over to where Sun Quan is located. There's no other officers left except for Sun Quan, so I'm just gonna grab red hair and probably get myself some health, because I don't want to die. But there is no time limit to doing that. You just gotta simply take some damage and pretty much go after Liu Shan, help him out, escort him back to the castle, and then heal. That's it. Because where the weapon is located at, it's in the castle, right next to an item jar that actually has a whole roasted turkey in it, which would completely heal your health. So they thought about that. It's still the stupidest requirement in the entirety of the game, because chances are you're gonna die in hard, but at the same exact vein, at least you would be able to, if you successfully pull it off, at least you'll be able to heal, so you'll be able to continue on with the fight. On that note, we need to take care of, the supply base over here so that Sun Quan could stop getting supplies. He doesn't need supplies. He needs to be defeated. And for the record, ladies and gentlemen, New Hefei Castle was the final battle for Wei and Wu. Had Wei and Wu pretty much been defeated, I forgot what stage that was. I'm pretty sure it was... Oh yeah, escaped from Chirbi. No, I think if Wu defeated Shu and Yi Ling, this would be the final stage.
We'll see.
Since Wu wouldn't have anything else to do with Shu due to the fact that Shu has been defeated in Yi Ling. And stupid me, I was trying to use a rapid fire bow and arrow shot, which would have actually hit Sun Quan if he was standing right in front of it, but he just went up to me and moved out of the way. Because the stupid bow and arrow took time. But look how much health Sun Quan is doing to me, man. He's no longer has any momentum, and yet he's pretty much took almost half of my life. And if I'm not careful, Liu Chan will come out to try to fight. And, oh, that's the last thing I need, is for Liu Chan to literally be in the path of fire. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say, and pretty much Lu Xun has it easier to get his, even though Lu Xun's, twin swords aren't really up to snuff, to be honest with you. So whatever the case, we just layeth the smacketh down on our good friend Sun Quan, because this will be the last time we'll see Sun Quan in Dynasty Warriors 5, pretty much for a long time, unless people request me to do legendaries. And to that answer, I'd say if I actually have the chance to practice. But to be fair, I'm kind of worn out of Dynasty Warriors after the next part, because I had to do 2 at one time. And yeah, my work schedule also compounded with that, good lord. And speaking of good lord, look at this. Upgrade of Huang's bow, upgrade of the Peacock Amulet, upgrade of the Herbal Remedy. Coming here at level 5 is a good idea. And look at that! Look at my stats! And then Xing Cai's at level 3. Oh, that's even better. Oh, hold on. Let's get the crappy one. There's a Sacred Light. Okay, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Or let's just get rid of the Sacred Light. That doesn't have anything. Or maybe not. Okay.
A new bodyguard.
I'm not sure about this one, but
this bodyguard is renowned.
I think I got all the guardians I need, basically. I'll worry about it later. But oh goodness gracious, look at this! We got some more books. That's what I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been a fun ride, but all good things must come to an end. Next time on Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends, we're ending it in the Battle of Wuzhang Plains. Peace out.